Cue the music. Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in. I'm Tully, and today we're taking a quick look at a game called Night Shift. Night Shift is currently on Steam Early Access. It has been on Steam Early Access since yesterday, actually. I believe it came out on Steam Early Access on the 17th of June, 2014. It's currently the 18th of June, 2014. This is actually a review made on the actual fucking day. On the day. This is actually my second take of the vlog, because the first one actually turned out to be muffled because of the way I'm using a mask. Because unfortunately, my actual mask got disappeared somehow, and I don't exactly know where it is. Anyway. Brandon Brizzy is the creator of this game. Mr. Brizzy, if you're seeing this video, hi, how you doing? Yes, this is a review. It actually gets professional later on, don't worry about that. This is just an introduction. Mr. Brizzy also made 1000 Amperes, which is a game currently on Steam as well, on sale. Everything's on sale now. I mean, it's actually on sale still on Steam. It was made back in 2012, I believe. And according to what I've seen from the Steam, not Steam Greenlight, the Steam responses from the users, it was actually well received. So I'm assuming it was a good game. I looked at some videos of it, and it seemed nice. It seemed actually pretty nice. The concept was okay. The design was good. So that means that, well, that's confidence points for Mr. Brizzy, actually, or Mr. Brizzy, or however the hell you pronounce the name. I'm not American. I don't know how you pronounce it. Whatever. Night Shift is a game. It's currently labeled as indie adventure game on Steam. I've actually gone and added the puzzle tag to it. You will see why in the oh shit. Sorry. You will see why in the video. Actually, honestly, it's a good game. And this is just my initial opinion of it, and the actual review is going on in the actual video, which will be in a couple seconds now. I do believe it's a good game, especially considering that it's been on Greenlight on Early Access for a single fucking day. I honestly think it has potential. I do, and you should go and check it out, really. I didn't pay for it. I got the review code, of course, because, of course, I don't have money. I literally have no money. I mean, for fuck's sakes. This right here is a microphone that's 7 years old. Because my headset microphone got blown up. Not blown up, it got broken, and I had to figure out a way to use it, and I don't have money to repair it. So thank you, Mr. Brizzy, or Brizzy, or Brizzy, for providing the review code, the actual product code on Steam. I very thoroughly enjoyed your game. There were parts of it where I honestly thought that it was channeling Antichamber, especially in regards to the scene transitions. And the actual review is coming up. So my honest opinion of it right now is, especially considering that it's on Steam Early Access, it's been on Steam Early Access for a day, basically. I played it on the day it came out, I believe. Especially considering that the situation in which it is in, it is very good, and I believe it shows promise. So if you're looking at this video to figure out whether or not you should buy it and support it, I believe you should. I think it actually has potential, and the creator has produced a game already that is actually pretty damn good. So throw confidence at him, I guess. Even though I'm going to break my rule and say, listen, I honestly don't like paying for games on Steam Early Access, even if I had the money to do so. Because I honestly believe that Steam Early Access shouldn't ask for money. However, if this guy had a Kickstarter campaign for it, I would pay for it if I had the money, which I don't, of course. So there's that issue. So yes, I'm basically saying I wouldn't buy it on Steam Early Access, but that's just a confusing set of ideals that I have. It's not actually to do with you. I believe the game has very good potential to be great. And considering that it's supposed to be on Steam Early Access for like a few months to the rest of the year, who knows? A lot of good shit could show up. This game could be amazing, really. So if you want to see the actual review, stick around because it's going up right about now. Cue the video. And we're at the video. Now, first thing you might notice is, why is it on a very, 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 very tiny window? I'll tell you why it's on a tiny window. Let's press enter here. Press enter here. If you go on settings, you'll notice there's two settings to this game. There's full screen toggle on or off, or 30 FPS toggle on or off. I don't know what the 30 FPS toggle does. I'm assuming it locks the frame rate to 30 frames, which is a very weird option to have. I don't know if the guy put it on 1000 Amperes as well. But it's a very weird option to have, especially considering the game is not exactly that taxing. So I don't know why you would want to lock it to 30 frames, but whatever. Another thing you might notice, I can explain that. Another thing you might notice is the music is a bit, how do you say it? Tip of my tongue here. Music is a bit low in volume. That's because the music, if you set it to the same level that I do, which is about 30 in system volume, is really, really loud. Now, I won't say the music isn't good, because it kinda is, but it's really, really loud, and otherwise you won't be able to hear me. Now, as for the full screen, here's the issue I have with full screen. It breaks the game. It literally breaks the game. The thing is, when you install this, at least for me, what happened was I installed it and it defaulted to full screen toggle off. And you can't actually change the size of this by going around the edges. I've tried, it doesn't work. So naturally I toggled, hey, let's go full screen on, because I don't like playing in tiny windows. Turns out that if after you do that and you quit the game, it doesn't work anymore. So basically you toggle full screen on, and from there on out it continuously defaults to full screen, which again is a good design decision right there. However, for some reason it also breaks the game. So if you default to full screen and quit the game and rejoin the game, what happens is it will not stay on screen. No matter if you click on it, no matter if you use, if you maximize it using the control panel, the task manager doesn't work. Alt tabbing to it doesn't work. You might have heard something on Facebook. Never mind that. So basically, I tried whatever it was. I even tried reducing the resolution of my screen to see if it would stay on screen. I tried literally every single resolution in work. In the end, I thought I'm not going to be able to do a video on this, even though I had a fucking review code, because the game won't stay on the screen. Turns out what I had to do was, I had to go, and I had to, while the game was loading, because this game does have a loading screen, while the game was loading, you click the black part of the screen, and it suddenly jumps to full screen. So, that's the weirdest fix I've seen in my life, right there. So now I basically just defaulted to windowed mode, because otherwise recording would be a bitch. Now, that's why I'm recording on the window. Secondly, this game has a save feature, a working save feature. I am not gonna let the Forest get away with that. The Forest, for all its good points, for all the hype it's been receiving, it released with a buggy, non-functional save feature as far as I'm aware of, so I'm not gonna let them live it down, because fuck, even on early access, that is not fucking acceptable. Save features have been around since the fucking Legend of Zelda. Oh, what, the NES? Or something like that? I mean, for fuck's sake. It's basic shit. Even this game has been out on early access since 17th of June. You'll be seeing this video on the 18th of June. So yay. And even this game has a fucking save feature. There's a continued function. And if you choose to do new game, which I will, it tells you, hey, you can go back or you can start a new game, but it's going to erase your old game. So thank you, Mr. Brandon Brizzy, for actually putting in a fucking save feature. Looking at you, The Forest. God. The game is currently classified as an indie adventure game on Steam. The plot line is as follows. The sun has disappeared. Get in your muscle car to the sound of, not Dawn of the Dead, it's something. I forget the name of the actual band. Get in your car and find the light again. This is going to be on early access for a few months to the, according to the early access page, it's going to be in early access either for a few months or to the end of the year, depending on what the community wants them to do. It's currently available on Steam for, I believe, €4 or regional equivalent. So if you want to pick it up, it's on sale, I believe, like everything right now on Steam. So let's do this, shall we? New game, start new game. Road's always there, you just got to find it. You're missing apostrophes on roads and you've. Now here's the game. You start the game by in a car, right? And you see this little thingy right there in front of you. And you're like, you can either move, you can actually move at the beginning, or you can wait for the tips. Boom. Then suddenly, road! And now, here's where the game starts getting a bit boring. Because you go around the road, and you go around the road, and you go around the road, and you realize the road is just repeating itself, right? With these weird sprite thingies. which I believe are fairies. Not sure. However, the beginning was nice, you know. There's always a road. You just got to find it. It's a nice message, a nice little philosophical message, and it's very nice. If you wait for it, you see the fairy show up in the dark, and then it disappears, and you find your road. So there's a message right there somewhere, I believe. I'm just gonna ride on the right side of the road. Fuck the British. So here's the deal. Graphically wise, of course, the game looks very old, looks very dated. However, caveat, caveat for the whole thing, I'm going to say, this game has been on early access for a day, and it costs €4 or original equivalent. So, you want to support it, go ahead and support it, because honestly, I think this has potential. I honestly think this has potential, and you'll see why. Because, you know, you're going to be sitting around, and you're going to be like, okay, so is this literally the game? Is this just the game presenting itself and being just a, hey, I'm going to show you what's happening here, and basically just a single road? Well, you might think, oh, let's veer off the road. No way! Is this thing repeating itself horizontally and vertically? Because if you kind of do this, if you just do that, you will find the exact same road over and over and over. So technically speaking, it seems like the game is just one massive set with copy-paste. Huh? It would seem like that, and I honestly thought it was. But the first time around I did something, I changed the set, and I didn't understand what it was. After about 5 tries, I figured out what it was, and I'm going to show you. You don't have to do what I'm about to do, but it is it's great if you want to see what's happening, right? Boom, see? That was actually a street lamp, right? And if you keep going, you'll notice that the map isn't a long map. The map is literally folding upon itself. You are going past the same thing over and over again. So I thought, well, this might be a stupid thing to do, but I'm going to stop. Okay, it actually worked the last time. I'll do that. See? Suddenly, boom. Map change. This is some antechamber shit right here. And I like it. I really do like it. I really do like it. Suddenly, music on the background, right? Music on the background, if you can hear it. So, basically, you weren't just going around a map that was insanely huge and you were just repeating the same things over and over again, like in Desert Bus. You were literally going through the exact same spot over and over and over again. And if you stopped and went back, boom, everything solved. That is a great, and I mean great addition to this game. This game is basically nothing, and yet that made me chuckle. That made me look at the game and say, you know what? This was good. This was very good. And that's what makes me believe this game has some fucking potential, because that was a good trick right there. It isn't a new trick by any stretch of the definition, but it is a good trick. I liked it on Antechamber. I like it here. And if you repeat the process, see? Boom. Notice? Same thing. You're basically looping around. So how do you get through this? Well, this one's much simpler. See that thing in the middle? Notice how there's fairies around it? Boosh! Suddenly, change. And now this is where the game gets a bit more weird. Because now you get the ability to illuminate, right? Because you keep going around... Oh, shit. Sorry. Because if you stop, it will tell you, I believe, any second now. Apparently not. Okay, if I stop next to one of these... There you go. Space illuminates. Saplings grow. Oh, no way. Are you telling me that if I illuminate a sapling, it'll grow? Oh, that is awesome! Because I've actually been stuck in this for quite some time. I didn't really know how to get through this, because I've seen more in the demo, right? And if you actually go through this, it actually recharges your battery, because you see in the lower left screen, you can use the battery to illuminate and see what's ahead of you, right? Or you could use the battery to destroy those weird ghost thingies, right? And I was just sitting around thinking, okay, what the fuck am I going to do now? Because I don't know what to do. So basically, I was running around, not knowing what the fuck I was supposed to do. And so, I didn't actually get the tip saying that saplings grow. And the music is awesome. I'll give them that. The music is fucking awesome. And the scenery changed again. So basically, you won't be seeing anything in the darkness. Whoa. Sudden change in the fuck? Okay, this game just got a lot more interesting. The ley line hides the flame. The ley line hides the flame? What the hell is that supposed to mean? So basically, if I kill that one, he doesn't show up anymore. So what? If I destroy all the things, does it kind of do that? See, because I thought the game ended and was basically that it. At the third time, which is the first time you go into the forest. But apparently all I had to do was make the saplings grow, because I didn't actually see that tip in the first time around. Shit, ow. I didn't see that tip the first time around, but now, holy shit! This is actually quite an interesting game. This is actually quite an interesting game, and I honestly thought that was it. But there's more to it. I need to explore this game further because I don't know how it ends now. That's actually quite interesting. The idea is interesting, and quite frankly, considering the way this thing is played, honestly speaking, the only gripe I have with the game right now is the way it looks, but if this is an intentional design decision, who am I to say no, really? The ley line... Let's see if I can actually figure this out. The ley line hides the flame. Whoa. Wait a second, this is a new one. Fuck. I fucking hate these fucking maneuvers. If I do that and illuminate, nothing happens. If I keep going, it doesn't actually do anything. Well, it does. So if I stand here, okay, this game is officially making me think too much. The ley line guards the flame. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, honestly. I literally don't know, and I think I fucked myself over by destroying the lampposts. So I might as well just do that again. But I don't know exactly what it's supposed to do. So this review is going up because, as far as I'm aware of, this is a game that I'm going to have to go back to. This is a game I'm going to have to go back to and give you updates as it goes. Because again, early access mechanics does indicate that yeah, this game is going to get updated. So it's going to get this review is going to be dated quite soon. One would hope. The sooner this review gets dated, the better, because that means the guy is actually upgrading his game properly. So my review for it is as stands. The only gripe I have with this right now is the lack of proper options and the fact that the full screen breaks the game, which again is what even for early access, it's something that is unacceptable. So Mr. Brizzy, if you are in fact seeing this, full screen breaks the game, at least for me. So do kindly fix that. Thank you very much. That and the graphic design, but if this is an intentional choice, I can't really say that it's bad. I just have to say that I don't like it. I don't really like retro for the sake of retro, but if there's if it's a design choice, I just have to go with it and say whatever. It's not my personal taste. Then again, I do believe it kind of lends itself to the type of game it is, because This is really a puzzle game. I'm going to go on Steam and add the tag puzzle onto it because this is a puzzle. It is sort of a mind game. You do really need to wait for the tips to show up. Is he going to show up? The ley line guards the flame? Apparently not. Then again, when it did show up, it was with the saplings on the road, so who knows? If I go this way for quite some time, it'll fix itself. And the music is good. The music is actually pretty... Whoa! Suddenly the music stops. And I'm half expecting something to pop out of nowhere. This is actually quite interesting. Because now I'm not actually... If you notice, there is a pattern now. See, destroyed, not destroyed. Yeah, I'm gonna go on Steam and add the puzzle tag to this, because this is a fucking puzzle, I can tell you that much. Anyway, thank you for tuning in, and please stay tuned in to the next video, which will be whatever. Honestly, I'm gonna do the outro again, because holy shit. This game is surprisingly good, and that's why I'm saying, this thing has potential, and the more, and honestly, I think Early Access is gonna do this game good. Gonna do this game well. What I do not like is the fact that it's currently paid to use. I say that, and yet I get a free key. I'm just saying that I personally do not agree that Early Access, any games on Early Access should be paid for. But it's a problem with Early Access, whatever. This game is actually quite fun, even in its early stage, if you discount the fact that, yeah, fucking full screen. You can actually work with full screen if you play this game in one sitting, or if you do the fix that I told you, which is wait until the loading screen shows up and click the blackness inside. But it's actually quite enjoyable, considering that I really thought, the first time I played it, I really thought it was boring, and then I stopped on the road and boom, transported. And now I get to the part where I find a flame and suddenly the whole music just stops. And I'm just sitting here thinking, what the fuck is going on? Because I have no idea whatsoever. Yeah, this game is interesting, and I really want to see what will happen of it. I want to see what's going to be of this game because honestly, I think it has potential. I really do think it has potential. So, thank you for tuning in, and please tune in to the next quick look at. Until then, I'll be there, and you'll be there. Goodbye. Same one, same one.